f16, ISO 100. Very dark. Check this composition one more time. Douse the light. Off we go. Oh, hello. Okay, welcome to Pelican Point. I'm not sure if you can make out behind me. I don't want to shine the torch that way. There's an old jetty behind me, quite a substantial jetty, even though it's dilapidated. The posts look like they're going to be here for another 100 and 200 years. They're very substantial. I'm just going to check on this exposure and I'll be right back. Hoping that this second exposure will work out. I've had to go down to 4 minutes because the light's rising, as you can see in the background, so I'll just keep an eye on this one and let's see how we do. So as you can see, as I said, it's quite a substantial jetty and quite a pretty site it is. It's a narrow estuary here, so the far bank does play into consideration on the composition. That's why I'm very low. What I'm trying to do is these crossbars on the jetty itself, I'm raising them enough and the camera's low enough so that I can get some light coming in. So what you can currently see is approximately this with that far bank and those crossbars of the jetty just here sort of intersecting. The lower you get, and you can see if you get quite low, then that's sort of what you get here, and that far bank is now lower in the frame, so hopefully that's what we've captured here. Yes, I've been thinking recently about why I've been making these videos. Quite apart from the fact that I'm starting to enjoy it. I think I'm getting used to talking to camera a little bit more than I did when I first started. I was very self-conscious. So I think I give it a little thought, and I'm wondering why. And you know, I'm not the greatest photographer in the world. In Australia, probably in Adelaide. So why am I doing it and why am I out there? So it's mainly because I have a passion for it. I couldn't do without getting outdoors, watching the sunrise, or not in this case, but just the light creeping up over the world, and seeing you know, the landscape fresh and new every morning whenever I can. And I really enjoy trying to capture an image, one that pleases me and hopefully pleases others. And I think bringing a video camera along with me is just an extension of that. And maybe for those who are unable to travel through whatever reasons they are, can join in, and yeah, can join in. If they choose to join in me, I'd be absolutely honoured, and I'm so pleased that someone would choose to join you on your journey. So I think that's why I'm doing this. So this has worked out quite well. Going to go to 1 minute, not 2, because that light is raised quite a bit. Onto F18. That's how quickly it comes and goes. And actually the composition is probably a touch rushed. I think the third set of pylons stop within that foliage line in the background. I may be able to bring the shadows out in the wood and the texture out in the wood, make it stand out from the background, but it's not ideal. So because I can see there's a slight bit of peaking on the histogram. So I'm putting in a second grad just to darken that sky. 60 seconds, ISO 100. Let's go. Okay, I think first things first, let's lower you all the way down and get you to safety, and then we'll come back. We'll take the camera to safety first, and yeah, we'll go this way. That's nice. I love that. I could possibly go back just a touch further, or possibly just a touch. That's better. This log here was just being clipped on the edge, so we've adjusted that. I think the light is beautiful now. I think you'll agree. It really is a lovely dawn. So what we're doing with this composition now is we're looking straight down the jetty again. I am using the polarizer so I can see through the water. I'll show you that here. Here you can see the shot that I'm just about to take, and you can see here that there's a bit of glare from this light that's coming through. If I turn the polarizer slowly, you can see it darkening, and suddenly you can see through that water, and you can see the rocks that weren't there before. So I'm just going to take this. Let's just make sure I'm focusing first of all on that rock. There you go. So I'll take that, 8 seconds, f20, ISO 100. And there will be a slight blown out highlight on the right hand side, no doubt, because that sun is quite bright, and that's what you get. There's a slight blown highlight. And that's what you get with the polarized. Now the important thing is, if you turn from landscape to portrait orientation, you have to remember to reset your polarizer. So as you can see here, I've just turned it 90 degrees and now if I now need to turn the polarizer 90 degrees, you can now see through the water. So it's very important that that's what you do, that you do both. You turn your camera over, you turn your filters over, and then you recheck your polarizer. So it's another 8-second shot. While waiting for that sun to dip, I just want to say thank you very much for joining me today here at Pelican Point. I wasn't hopeful, it was third time lucky to get something that I was pleased with, and I've got a couple, I think, we'll check it when I get back home on the computer, that I'm really pleased with. So before the battery goes, which it often does on me, and I can see it coming down into the yellow, I just want to thank you all for joining me here, and for today and for all the other videos that I've put out. Really do appreciate it, so thank you very much. No more of a sales pitch than that. I just want you all to take care. If you're able, get out, get your camera, get the shot, and if possible get it on a wall. If it's not on your wall, then hopefully it'll go on someone else's wall. So once again, thank you very much from Pelican Point. So take care and see ya.